Welcome, my friends, to the Batcave. I'm Dr. Joel Batman Zaritsky, and in this episode, we're going to be talking about the Super Friends Ultimate Headquarters. But before we get to that, let's take a stroll over to my collector's corner and show you a couple special items. From a friend of mine who recently passed away, Dan Sclare was an amazingly artistic person. And here he took actually some beer cans. And you can see the bat insignia in the front, the bat logo. And he cut out Batman from the can itself there. Pretty amazing. You can see the silhouette. And in the back, how he cut it off and sculpted that out. An absolute piece of work. Fantastic. As a holiday gift, a patient of mine actually created these. Made these on a lathe. These are not toys, folks. They are actual batarangs. And when I say these are batarangs, they are so sharp. When I first got this, actually, I was so excited that around my office, I was throwing these and there's holes all over my walls and everything because they stick so well. These are as sharp can be. These, like I said, are not toys. These are actual batarangs. You could definitely hurt someone very much. It's like one of those throwing stars. But I have a whole collection. I have many more that he actually created on the lathe. He actually made these big ones. You can see how big this is compared to my hand. I guess if you're gonna take down a bear or something like that, this is probably what you're gonna be using here because something very large. You can see how amazingly these batarangs are. Obviously, these are not for kids, for they are actual, very, very sharp batarangs. How cool is that? So we're talking about the Super Friends Ultimate Headquarters. And this is actually about over 2 foot tall. So again, it's from the Fisher-Price Imaginext series, 3 to 8 years of age. Quite a large item here. The other thing I picked up was the Fisher-Price Imaginext Super Friends. And as you can probably see from here, we have 2 types of Batmans. We have the Bruce Wayne, Batman Unmasked. We have the regular Batman. We have the Joker, Nightwing, Two-Face, Blade, Superman, Catwoman, Red Hood, and Lex Luthor. So quite a vast array of extra items here too. I can see from here that Batman comes with this as well as a Superman. So let me take this apart and see what we got. So it took a while to unbox this. Probably about half an hour to get all the little pieces here, but it was well worth it. And I'll show you the reason why. First, we have a lot of the characters, including a lot of their arsenal, including Two-Face's coin. But the characters are very nice. They all fit together onto this superhero item here. Now there's a couple little things to show you. Obviously we have Superman. When we actually turn this and press down, activates the lights. There's a little Superman holding area. There's an elevator. You can put a character in here to go up supposedly to the, what looks like the Batwing. In fact, if we take a character and bring it over here, watch what happens when I turn Batman. Out comes the Batwing, and if you can see below, we have the character there as well. We have Nightwing ready to go. In here, these little discs. And if I put the discs in here, there's a little button in the back. If I can shoot it out. It was just kind of fun to shoot there. Again, you can put any character underneath here. Releasing this button right here, you have the Batwing to hold two people. And again, it holds the characters very well. I'll put Batman and Catwoman here with a little button on the back here to spread out the wings so you can go flying around Gotham City. A lot of fun with this here. Again, there's a lot of playlists come with here, little batarangs over here. This actually came with a bat bike that you can store in the garage right here. What I also liked is that there's little stable areas on both front and back to really make it a nice solid piece. So it's not something that's going to topple over if you just hit it, or, well, Batman will go over, but the structure itself there is pretty darn solid. And again, this fits right back on here. And then you can just bring this right back up, close it up. A lot of fun. And like I said, I would highly recommend getting the other characters, because if you're getting a playset like this, where you have Batman and, you have Superman and all the other characters, you really want to use the other characters for full play experience. You got Nightwing and Red Hood and Lex Luthor. And every so often that goes off. Don't ask me why. Maybe it's the batteries. By the way, batteries came with this. So I really love this, and I'm sure a lot of kids are going to like this too. Boy, that was a blast to play with. Some kid is going to have hours and hours of fun with all the characters and the bat wings and all the little things that come with that toy. So let's rate this now. Remember, we do the Levi happiness rating scale, Levi being my grandson. How would I think that he would rate this? I'm thinking a 7.5, because he is going to have an amazing time with that toy. So next week on It's a Magical Life Living in the Batcave, we're going to be rating, oh my goodness, the Batman Transformer. And it's more than meets the eye.
Warning, data shows the penguin in the area. This can be dangerous.
So that should be a lot of fun. And we're going to be taking again a good look at the collection that we have here in the Batcave. So we hope to see you next week. And I'd love you to become a subscriber to this channel. It's a Magical Life Living in the Batcave. This way you'll get all the updates. You'll get all the episodes. And you'll be the subscriber of the channel.